Hello, all you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Brady coming at you fast with another Paragon video. And today we are going to be doing something that I haven't done yet. We're going to be talking about the most recent patch notes. That's patch v29 or .29, however you guys want to call it. We're just going to be talking about my personal thoughts on all the changes. We're not going to go too in-depth on the patch notes themselves. We're just going to talk about the main key points that I think are interesting to talk about. Yes, this gameplay is showing some bots. It's also showing off the new carbon blue steel skin that we got as a community. Whoop whoop! Good job, everybody. It's a pretty nice, sleek looking skin, and definitely for my steel, which is pretty awesome. Which I've almost mastered, by the way. Just one more game, and he's going to be mastered. And if I sound weird, guys, it's because I just got all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed yesterday, which is why there wasn't any stream yesterday. But let's just get on with the video itself. My mouth hurts like hell, but I'm going to keep trying to do this for you guys. So anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is the new card scaling. So for those of you who don't know, now the damage and the attack speed and the lifesteal of every card has been reduced. So the attack damage scaling has been reduced from 7.5 to 6.5. The attack speed scaling has been reduced by 1 as well, down to 5.5 from 6.5. And the lifesteal has been reduced to 2.5 instead of 4. So this is pretty interesting. Okay, this is an interesting new type of deal, and a lot of people are kind of complaining about it. They're like, well, this is just going to make the match times longer, and not really. You know, I played a couple of games besides this bot game, of course. I played a couple of games with the scaling differences in the cards, and it really doesn't feel too different, okay? It doesn't feel too different. It doesn't feel drastically different to the point where, you know, you can't play the game anymore, where your stuff shoots like marshmallows, okay? You're not shooting BB guns for Twin Blast, which we'll get to in a second. That's a whole different story on its own. But at the same time, you know, it's not the end of the world, okay? I think it's an okay change, and it's totally fine. Now, they nerfed Rampage. They nerfed his regeneration from his ult by 50 points per level. So if he used to be 150, now it's 100, and so on and so forth per level. That's good. Okay, he was pretty crazy when it came to that regeneration. And then at the same time, though, he is a tank, and that's what he's supposed to do. But still, people were still able to build damage Rampage builds and rely on that ultimate to keep him alive, which was, you know, not that good, especially since his ultimate had a pretty low cooldown. And the fact that they changed it from 15 seconds to 12 seconds is also pretty good, because now it's going to be a bit more difficult to combo that ultimate and then leap combo that Rampage has, because before, you know, they're both 15-second cooldowns. So Rampage could activate his ultimate, go into the middle of a fight, you know, attack some people, and then if he needs to get out of there, if he's about to die, he could just leap away while he's still in his ult form and regenerate a lot of health that way and survive pretty easily. So, you know, that's good that that's changed, because now people are going to have to think a bit more before playing with Rampage. And then Twin Blast nerf, I think it was good as well. I feel like he needed a nerf. It was very important. You know, he had a lot of mobility for a Ranger. First of all, he had a slow AoE from his grenade, and then he also had a lot of mobility when it came to his dash. He was able to dodge a lot of ultimates, including Steel's ultimate, you know, including Muriel's ultimate, including Decker's ultimate. So it gave him a lot of mobility and a lot of survivability for an ADC. And the thing about an ADC is that you need to have good positioning in the first place. You can't rely on a movement ability to get you out of a sticky situation. So that's good. You know, ADCs deal a lot of damage, but they also need to be taken care of easily. So removing mobility is a good thing for Twin Blast. And then the way they buffed casters was by increasing their auto attack scaling to improve their last hitting. I think this is alright, although I really wish they improved their ability scaling a bit more as well, so that they would deal a little bit more damage with their abilities, so they can kind of burst down, you know, ADCs and fighters a bit more. But, I mean, what you gonna do? Hopefully we see a change in the future. So that's about it. Those are the main key points I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments about it, drop it down in the comments below. And as always, make sure you all have a wonderful day.